Hey everybody, my name is Samantha Reddy and I'm a Senior Developer Evangelist here at Salesforce. And I'm here to tell you about our awesome new learning platform, Trailhead. So it's been super exciting here at Salesforce to see the tens of thousands of developers and admins that we've seen level up their careers since we launched Trailhead last Dreamforce. And I want to show you how you can get started doing the same thing today. So if you're part of one of the hundreds of developer or user groups participating in the summer of Trailhead, sit back and enjoy. If you're catching this from home, just follow along. This is for you too. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions at all on Twitter. Alright, so first off, I'm going to start off with a brief introduction talking about what Trailhead is and how you can get started using it today. I'm going to give a brief demo showing how you can use Trailhead, and then I'm going to send you off and you can go, do your own hands-on. If you're at an in-person event, there are experts in the room that'll be there to be able to either answer questions about how to use Trailhead, or maybe you're just stuck on a challenge and want some help. If this recording is playing live in the room right now, experts, please stand up. Please raise your hand. And the crowd goes wild. Awesome. So after that, 60 minutes of hands-on, then we're going to go into some trivia. This is some Jeopardy style, battle to the death, Iron Chef America. Anyone who answers a question gets a really cool prize. What are the prizes, you may ask? Well, t-shirts are one, and the coolest sweatshirt to come out of Salesforce, the Trailblazer sweatshirt, puts the swag and swagger. I love this thing. Super soft, yeah. And we also, of course, wouldn't be a Salesforce event without some awesome stickers. Now just remember as you're going through this, Trailhead is for you. Go at your own pace. Don't worry about the others around you. If you get stuck, raise your hands. We're here to help. It's okay to take breaks, have a beer, eat some food, switch gears for a little bit. Yeah. Also, goodies. All right, so who in here uses Salesforce? Haha, trick question. We're at the wrong event. If you are using Salesforce, it's pretty much guaranteed that you've interacted with the platform. For example, anytime an admin creates something custom in their org, like a field or a workflow rule, they're using the platform. As an end user, you reap the benefits of the platform by using apps. As an admin or developer, you can use the platform to build or customize whatever it is that you need. Now, when it comes to customizing the platform, there are two main channels of development. On the one hand, you have team clicks. You can build and customize apps in Salesforce without writing a single line of code. You can create objects and fields to start storing data, add in process automation like workflow or validation rules to make your apps run flawlessly on their own automatically, and even create your own custom mobile apps with Salesforce One or Lightning App Builder. Now, when you need more flexibility in things like look and feel or app functionality, you can build out customizations with code. You have the ability to build this stuff in your organization with a wide range of coding languages and platform services. We've built our platform as an API-first platform, exposing everything in the org, the data and metadata, given that security permissions allow it, to build whatever custom apps you need. So when building apps with Salesforce, just remember the golden rule: clicks before code. For maintainability and sustainability reasons, if you can do it with clicks, click it. If you need more custom functionality than you can click, code it. So if you're asking yourself, okay, I understand clicks and code, but what is the platform? Well, the simplest way to define the platform is that it's a set of tools for you to get your job done. I've talked to a bunch of folks in the community about what they do for their jobs and asked them, all right, cool, so what do you think about the platform? And they don't even realize they're using it. The platform has such a wide set of tools for both admins and devs alike. And there are a ton of ways that you can solve any problem that comes up in your org with these tools. Now, a true master of Salesforce is someone who's able to look at a problem and choose the best solution out of the many solutions that are possible for that problem. If you're asking yourself, but Sam, how do I start my journey to becoming that master? Well, Grasshopper, I'm glad you asked. So how does Trailhead work? Well, each learning path is organized into trails, and each trail is organized into bite-sized modular blocks of content that you can learn at your own pace. Each module gives you a little bit of information about what it is you're trying to learn, like, for example, workflow. tells you about what a workflow is and how you can get started using it. Then at the bottom, there are challenges. So it actually tells you, it describes some sort of specification for a workflow that you should build, and then you can complete that challenge by checking to make sure that you built it properly in your own Developer Edition org. If you've done it properly, woohoo, you get points. You have no idea how rewarding this digital pat on the back is. Like, it's awesome. And then once you've gotten enough points, you get badges. You're able to show people, like, I am a guru in this. It's some sort of validation. You not only know how to do something, but you've completed it too. Now I want to go back and focus on this check challenge button for a second, because this really is the secret sauce of Trailhead. Once you have read about whatever that individual feature is, then you can complete a challenge. This challenge is either a quiz or a mini hack, like what I just described. And if it's this mini hack, you're supposed to build something, not given the click paths like a workbook, but you have to actually figure out how to build it. And then Trailhead uses the Salesforce APIs to check against your Developer Edition org to make sure that you've built it properly. And as I mentioned, all of these trails are geared to be relevant to you. So if you're a beginner admin or an intermediate admin developer, or maybe you're just coming to Trailhead because you want to learn one individual thing, we have all of the tools that you need in order to get started learning today. But rather than just talk about Trailhead, how about I show you Trailhead? I want to show you what it looks like and how you can start completing challenges. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to developer.salesforce.com/trailhead to get started. From this page, you can see at the very top that there are different trails that you can get started with right away. From admin beginner, admin intermediate, developer trail beginner, developer trail intermediate, and even a trail for learning the mobile SDK. If you didn't want to follow one of these comprehensive trails, you can also scroll down to choose individual modules that you might want to learn about, depending on what it is that you're trying to do with Trailhead. I'm going to go to the admin trail beginner and continue this trail here. Now what you'll notice about this trail is that each of these different modules are laid out in chronological order for you to be able to learn it, starting from the platform basics through data modeling, data management, UI customization, and so on. Each of these individual modules has all of the lessons that you need in order to start being productive using these tools. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly log in so that I can start tracking my progress within Trailhead. And now when you're doing this, if you don't have a Developer Edition account, you can sign up for one using this link here. And remember, this is free, it never expires. All we really ask for is your email address so we can send you the login information. This is your personal playbox for being able to build and test customizations on Salesforce. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log in with an existing account and get started there. Okay, so it asks, do I grant it permission? And yes, I want to do that because what Trailhead is going to do is it's going to access my org via the API to make sure that I've built out my challenges properly. So when I open up this lesson, you'll notice the learning objectives at the top. It'll basically tell you what you're going to learn by the time you've completed this unit. Then beneath that is all of the context and the extra information about this individual topic, in this case sharing notifications. So it has a bunch of great screenshots, a lot of documentation in here, configuration, all of the ins and outs that you need to be productive quickly using this feature. Now beneath that, and I'm going to scroll past these videos too, all great learning content, is the challenge. And so the challenge is really where you can use that knowledge that you learned up above and put it to a test. So it tells you what exactly you need to create, and then it also gives you all of the specs that you need in order to finish creating it. So I'm going to check the challenge and see where I'm at in my developer org right now. So what it says is the dashboard snapshot post chatter wasn't found. So I need to finish this challenge by going into my Developer Edition org and fixing this. So what I can see is it says create a dashboard named Opportunities Dashboard. I'm going to open up that dashboard really quickly and make that post to chatter so that this can pass a challenge. So if I go into my dashboard, I see that I have the feed up here, but I haven't finished by posting this individual thing to chatter. So if I click here to create that snapshot and post it to the feed, now that it's posted to the feed, let's go back in a Trailhead and check. Awesome, so I got 500 points. That is so cool. And I'm gonna do a little post to Twitter because I want to share that I finished this unit. So when I tweet it, you can see that Trailhead has this social integration, so you can share with your friends and colleagues that you've been making your way through these awesome trails. And as the final kicker, I'm going to go to my profile here and show you all of these cool badges that I've earned. So if I go to the Trailhead section on my developer profile from within the Salesforce developers website, I have all of these badges attached to my developer profile so that I can show off all of the great things that I've completed and everything that I've learned using Trailhead. All right, so now I just want to wrap up and then you can go off and forge your own trails. So as we're coming to a close here, I really just want to say thank you to everyone that's already been using Trailhead. I hope that you found this to be a really cool, fun new way to test your skills with Salesforce. And for anyone who's starting here, I hope that you find this an enjoyable and fun community to join in on and be able to participate with. It's been really awesome seeing all of the feedback that we've gotten over the last year. Things like, I'm addicted to Trailhead. This is such great writing. This is a game changer, this tool. Life-changing. I want more. And that's what we want to do here at Salesforce, is keep continuing to give you more. More of the modules you want to see, more of the features that you're looking for, more of the deep dives that you need in order to keep leveling up your career. Don't worry, we're going to do all of that. Trailhead is going to keep growing as we do too. So go forth. If you're at a DG, check out one of our developer trails. We also have the SDK trail, a ton of new modules, and a lot of fun content to play around with. Same with user groups. Our admin trails are pretty comprehensive, and we've added in some new modules recently for you to get your hands on. And don't forget to show us your badges. You know, once you've completed a module or you've completed a trail, be sure to share that on Twitter so we can congratulate you as you go along the way. So go forth, forge a trail. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Happy trails.